King Charles, furious as Duchess of York, insists he should step down from the throne. The British royal family has been thrust into a new crisis, as tensions reach a boiling point between King Charles III and his controversial sister-in-law, the Duchess of York. In a shocking move, the Duchess has publicly called for Charles to abdicate the throne, setting off a firestorm of controversy and sparking a potential constitutional crisis in the United Kingdom. The roots of this drama go back years, to the tumultuous relationship between the Duchess and the rest of the royal family. Once a beloved member of the Windsor clan, the former Sarah Ferguson fell out of favor following her divorce from Prince Andrew in 1996, and has since been viewed as a black sheep and an embarrassment by the more traditional royals. Her numerous scandals, including a 2010 incident where she was caught on camera accepting a bribe, have done little to endear her to the public or to her royal in-laws. But the Duchess has never been one to back down from a fight, and it seems she has now set her sights on the newly crowned king himself. In a bombshell interview that aired earlier this week, the Duchess made a series of explosive claims, alleging that Charles is unfit to rule and that he should voluntarily step aside in favor of his son, Prince William. King Charles has shown time and time again that he is not up to the task of leading the monarchy, the Duchess said. He is out of touch, he is stubborn, and he is unwilling to adapt to the changing times. The British people deserve a monarch who can provide steady, forward-thinking leadership, and I'm sorry to say that Charles simply is not that person. The Duchess went on to cite Charles's handling of the fallout from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's decision to step back from royal duties as a prime example of his failings. Charles completely botched that situation, she said. He had a chance to be the bigger man, to show compassion and understanding, and instead he chose to dig in his heels and put the family's reputation ahead of his own flesh and blood. That is not the mark of a true leader. She also took aim at Charles's rigid adherence to tradition and his unwillingness to embrace a more modern, accessible monarchy. The world is changing, and the British monarchy needs to change with it, the Duchess argued. Charles is stuck in the past, still clinging to these outdated notions of pomp and circumstance. But the public wants to see a monarchy that is more relatable, more in touch with the everyday concerns of the people. And I'm sorry, but Charles is simply not that person. Unsurprisingly, Buckingham Palace has responded to the Duchess' comments with outrage and indignation. In a strongly worded statement, a royal spokesperson described her remarks as absurd and categorically false, and insisted that Charles remains firmly committed to his duties as king. His Majesty has been preparing for this role his entire life, and he is more than up to the task of leading the monarchy into the future, the spokesperson said. The Duchess of York's claims are nothing more than the rantings of a disgruntled and attention-seeking individual. The British people can rest assured that the king will continue to serve them with the utmost dedication and integrity. Behind the scenes, however, it's clear that the Duchess' words have struck a nerve. Sources close to the royal family have reported that Charles is livid over the interview, and that he has demanded a meeting with his sister-in-law to address her outrageous and unacceptable behavior. Whether this will lead to any sort of reconciliation remains to be seen. The Duchess has never been one to back down easily, and it seems clear that she is intent on using her platform to try to force Charles's hand. And with the ongoing tensions within the royal family and the growing Republican sentiment in the UK, it's possible that her message could resonate with a significant portion of the public. For now, all eyes will be on Buckingham Palace as the House of Windsor navigates this latest crisis. One thing is certain: the battle lines have been drawn, and the future of the British monarchy hangs in the balance.